Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into something I think a lot of us are feeling. We're looking at sources that talk about this sense of disconnection.
Yeah, it's this feeling of, well, the sources actually call it the divide,
The divide, okay.
like a subtle falling away in how we connect with friends, family, even communities.
You might even notice it yourself, right? Like at work, maybe. Collaboration feels different.
More like just doing your own tasks in silos. Yeah.
And fellowship, even in places where you'd expect it, maybe feels a bit fractured.
Mm-hmm. And families, too. Those bonds feel, well, stretched.
We used to rely on people for those, supporting roles, right? They help set
Yeah.
our social standards.
But what's happening now? That's the big question the sources tackle.
So what are they saying? What are the potential causes here?
And could it be social media, the constant buzz?
Designed to connect us, ironically.
Exactly. But maybe it's actually killing the essence of genuine connection. One study found pretty starkly that more digital time often means less meaningful face-to-face time.
So the smartphone itself has it, made us different.
That's a really key question raised. Different how, though?
Yeah, do they get into that? How are we different? Does it affect how we think, or...
They do. Several sources touch on this idea that chasing likes and curated feeds might, well, dumb us down.
Not literally less intelligent, shallow.
Not exactly. More like changing our attention spans, making it harder to think deeply because we're just flooded with surface-level stuff.
So it kind of blinds us to truth and reality by changing how we even process things.
That's the argument, yeah. A sort of selective blindness, maybe.
Okay, wow, that's a lot to think about with technology. But it's not just tech, is it? The sources also mentioned.
Right. They also point towards maybe a broader political movement, something pulling us into our separate corners.
Ideological camps, basically.
Pretty much. And if you link these things, the tech, the politics, relatistics, it's not just individual feelings anymore.
It becomes bigger.
Yeah. The sources really stress this. It's a profound concern for the fabric of our communities, our families, and our faith.
That phrase, societal abnormality, really stands out.
It does. It suggests this serious divide isn't normal or healthy for society. It's like effective polarization.
Meaning we don't just disagree, we actively dislike the other side.
Exactly. And that just eats away at the trust, the connections between different groups, that bridging social capital they talk about.
Okay, let's unpack that. So tech changing how we engage, politics splitting us apart. What are these specific consequences the sources highlight? And maybe more importantly, how do we fix it? How do we bridge these divides?
Well, the impacts are pretty wide-ranging according to the sources. You see less empathy, maybe, more loneliness, even when we're supposedly connected.
And communities feel weaker.
Definitely. One study mentioned neighbors not feeling they could ask each other for small favors anymore. Just simple things.
Wow, compared to before.
Yeah, even just a decade ago. It shows a real shift in relying on each other.
Like that idea of shared responsibility is fading. Okay, but solutions. Is it all doom and gloom, or do they offer ways forward?
Thankfully, yeah, they do offer some pathways. No single magic answer, of course.
Naturally.
But there's a strong emphasis on small, deliberate actions. Things like micro-interaction.
Micro-interactions, like what?
Simple stuff. Making eye contact, saying hello to a neighbor, just having a quick chat, without a screen involved.
Little moments of actual presence.
Exactly. And some argue for digital detoxes, even short ones, just to kind of recalibrate.
To remind ourselves what real interaction feels like.
Pretty much. The idea is consciously choosing to be present, physically present, can start to rebuild those connection pathways in our brains.
So it's about intentionally pushing back against the defaults of modern life. Not going back in time, but just reprioritizing.
You got it. And also investing in shared physical spaces.
Like libraries, parks.
Community centers, yeah. Places where different people naturally bump into each other. Neutral ground.
Places to rebuild those social standards through just regular, low-key human contact.
That's the idea. Rebuilding trust slowly, creating that sense of belonging again, cultivating habits of presence.
Okay. So, wrapping this up then, what does this mean for you, listening? We've dug into this really profound concern from the sources about the divide.
Yeah, how it's hitting our connections everywhere, friends, family, faith groups. They really do call it a societal abnormality.
Driven by tech, driven by politics.
So here's the question to maybe sit with. If the tools we thought were for connection might actually be causing this falling away, what's one small practical thing you could do? Intentionally.
Yeah.
to get back some of that genuine human connection.
Moving past the feeds into just being present.
Exactly. Maybe he's putting the phone down at dinner tonight. Maybe it's saying hi to that neighbor. What's your first step going to be?